We live back in this thing. Alright, I'm back. More entertainment purpose only. The last thing I remember saying, I don't know. You tell me. I'm gonna keep going. So it's very, okay. It's very, let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know the sound's good. You can see me, I can see you. We're quantum tangling at the, these words. We are connecting at the moment, whether you realize it or not. I'm part of you, you're part of me, but you're part of yourself collectively. And yeah, fucking connected. Right. First and foremost, I want to introduce myself. My name is Aphrodite Venus. You can call me Ishtar or Aphrodite. I resonate with both. I resonate with all fertility goddess. This is gonna be ridiculous. I see why. Now I know why the internet is going. That's crazy. But if it does it again, I'm gonna fix it when it like does a little jumpy thing. But anyway, I'm gonna explain to you about a couple things about gang stalking, um, why some people are programmed to do certain things in your life, and question why you're here, or answer what's up, or answer why we exist and why we are creators and why some can remember more than others, meaning like they remember being here before or being somewhere else, just like this realm, and they're realizing they're kind of experiencing the same timeline but with different people with different frequencies. It's it's not a say whether or not, hold on, let me pull up y'all comments. 1 second. I see y'all commenting. Thank you so much. You guys are the best when it comes to reaction. You make me feel heard and seen when you comment and when you react by liking my page and subscribing or liking my videos. Please don't say 6'7". I fucking hate that shit. You know 6'7" is a spell, right? It's the reason why they telling young generation to say 6'7" is a code to the Freemasons to sort of what time travel into another reality within this reality. So they have to use like the Matrix, what they created in the Matrix to like help them say spells. It's a spell. 6 is a dimension. 7 is also a dimension. What's up? How are you? Um, so like the elite is putting things in your subconscious, blocking you also at the same time with these numerologies. Like, okay, they'll let you think you know about spirituality until you actually experience spirituality. Meaning, the thing that I'm talking about, like why some of these gurus, why some of these people or influencers are coming to you about witchcraft and stuff like that. They they know the real magic behind magic. they know that it's energy. So they learn how to hold on. What's up? Welcome on in. Okay, it's gonna keep doing that. uh, anyway, so the elite, they they're all putting you on another reset, but letting you be awake at the same time without you realizing you're awake. But like you think some of these spirituality people who are coming up here, they're programmed to say the same thing. I'm programmed to say the same thing. I'm just waiting for a version of me to get outside of time, which is the version of me that you see now telling you this, that it realizes it's underneath the program. It's supposed to give you things to be entertained by, to be programmed by, to be. One second. We're back. We're back. We're back. My bad. Difficulty. We're back. We're back. We're back. My bad. Difficulties. Let it pop up. Yep. Yep. We're good. We're good. Let it pop up. Yep. Yep. We're good. We're good. Give you that there's something greater about you, that you know you are a creator, a god. But like with religion stepping in, it's it's giving you a principle of the foundation of what your world look like. You don't have to exactly follow what the matrix of what religion is to the matrix to you. Like it's only giving you an example of what's already previous before you. Now when you know the knowledge and know the experience, like the Bible always talk about quantum jumping. The Bible always talks about the things we already know because we're sitting there reading from word through somebody else's imagination, but at the same time, it's teaching us how to create from our imagination. Like the version of us now, we we kind of don't know how we got here, but at the same time, we kind of do because we said the word "I am," and through the word I am, it gave you a frequency of you. And that vibration that you feel through the frequency, it's it's inedible. It can never be destroyed. It can never be copied or pasted to somebody better than you, somebody who has a better reality than you that can do the job well. It's you open up that doorway to that reality of you, that version of you that you want to experience. But if you want to experience all realities, hi, welcome on in. If you want to experience all realities, all you gotta do is ask yourself to jump in all timelines. Ask yourself, I would like to see all version of me that exists now in this present moment. And that version of you is going to come up exactly as what you're looking at in the mirror. But when you process reality, and it's just like when you process reality, you're processing the dream, you're processing the vision that you had, or that you saw, or that you're living in now. And you think it is the past, but really that is the future. Like when we read up on these old gods, old version of ourselves, and then there's a moment in time that's briefly open is your imagination. Uh, There's you use 70% of your imagination, and you use about 80% of reality of this dimension, what's been programmed to you. So say say you want to go to somewhere, right? You want to go to a different state, or you want to go to a different country. So what the spirit does, it gets ready to like prepare itself on this journey. It will start shredding like old version of itself. It will start to manifest newer places inside of that place where it wants to go. How we do that is we do it through the things that we are entertained by. Like if you watch reality TV shows or you watch movies, and sometimes like through the things that we desire within these movies or shows, we end up actually experiencing them in real life because we think that what's in our mind is the most closest thing to the real reality, to the real world, because we think what we're currently living in, is an illusion, is an order. But at the same time, you can step out that order. You don't have to really face on the path that is given to you. But at the same time, if you want to be a multiple dimensional being, you can put yourself in and on other frequencies. You can feel other things other than your own emotions or the people around you. You can feel quantum emotions outside, if it makes sense. Everything gotta have quantum in the beginning of it because it's the beginning. It's what sparks you in the first place. It's what makes you you. Um, I find myself to keep wanting to imagine the best version of me because the more you do that, it's giving yourself more chances to live and not just outdo things, but to make up for things that you might have lacked in a previous life. And sometimes you might need to forget your past just a little bit so you can make more rooms for the future. You don't want to make more errors because you're just clogging up the space, you're just clogging up the chip that's already stored in your mind, in your soul. Yes, that's said a chip. I don't know what it looks like, but to me, when I envision it, there's two separate versions of myself. Like one is AI and one is spiritual, and then there's another person. One is human, and then there is the supreme, the ultimate. And then I talk to all version of myself, like in a room, and we sit down and we analyze and we process our reality, we process our dream, we process our vision. And if we think that there's a path that's supposed to be led onto, to be taken, we think it through. Although we might fail in the end, but failing is actually success. When you fall from grace, you you know you see the horizon. You don't never see the ending because the ending is just the beginning. But at the same time, this is how you get out of the loop by creating your own loop. But you can still get out of that loop as well by not creating any loops. And how not to create any loops is by the word of mouth. It's by through the word of what you're thinking and feeling and how you see the world and how you view other people, how you judge yourself and how you judge others. Or if you just don't judge at all. Because I'm at the stage where I'm not reacting, I'm just present, I'm just not really observing because I'm past that. I passed the observer stage. It's like, and I passed the creator stage. My creation is creating itself. It already has a code. So anything I already thought of, I already done it. I already saw it. I already felt it. I already been it. So it's just like this current body is going to catch up with that previous timeline to create another timeline. So like when I'm in a group of large people, the universe is going to do this. The universe is going to put you into settings where if your settings are not working, it's going to put you back together. What makes you uncomfortable, comfortable. One second. I don't know. Yeah. So, like I was saying, when I'm in a large group or whatever, there's gonna be a form of thought that makes me think that I am invisible until I until I learn to turn on my light so that people can see me out of my darkness. And the thing is like how I do that when I'm in a crowd and I feel like I'm invisible, I take like one person energy that's like with one second. That's like that's like with my vibration. And if they have the the same frequency as as I do, experience the exact same thing as I did, or like there's a doorway. The moment when the veil like kind of like drops, my my spark kind of sparks itself to say, "Hey, I'm here," without saying, "Hey, I'm here." They they kind of like draw themselves in. Like you don't have to say nothing. You don't have to like wave or do anything or like say anything. You know what I mean? I just I don't know. It turns on. Yours can do that too. Turn on now. So so of course with the gang stalking, I'm gonna get to that now. I've been experienced gang stalking, and it's not it's not exactly what everybody think gang stalking is. Um, okay, so there's the reason why there's these groups coming out like this group 7, group B, all that type of shit. They are understanding that what type of gang stalking is within their circle. It's not about just the most chosen ones. Like, okay, most chosen ones have two different types of group. I'm gonna start there. One is the protector, and one is the destroyer. And you can really pick out who's here for you and who's here to destroy you, who's here to make your path a little bit more harder, who is who is here to keep you in a matrix, who is here to make sure you don't get out of it. Those type of people. Those type of people you can tell right off the bat that they're following you. They dress a certain way, they have a certain type of vehicle, they have a certain they all have the same order. But certain people, um, they just have they want to go their own way about it. How to make sure you're not the star or you're not the Jesus in your reality. And they don't want you to walk on water. They don't want you to be conscious. They don't want you to be awake because I'm getting a little bit uncomfortable. The more they realize you're awake, the more they want to keep you underneath their control. And they, okay, you see certain people getting exactly what they want around you, but you can't get a damn thing out of your own manifestation. Why is that? They want you to know about these things so that you can help others who are trapped in their own little situation while you're stuck in yours. That don't make it that don't make sense. Make it make sense. Why is that you allow me to know the gift, but then want to control what I know about the gift? You want to operate what I feel about the gift or how I think about it or how I even use it. Everybody has the gift of foresight to be able to see in their past, to be able to see into their present, to be able to see into their future through lucid dreaming, through the awakening, through the imagining, just visualize. Everybody has this gift. Your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother. Everybody has this gift. It's just a group of individuals want to tell you that this gift is all just for me. And I want to say, and I want to say that these groups and individuals are the same groups that created religion, that created the government, that created the system, that created the matrix. All wants to keep you under asleep, under attack. You attacking yourself. But there's a version of you that doesn't give a fuck up all about this at all. Does not care. It keeps going. It keeps imagining when you think you stop imagining. When you think you stop believing in the shit that you believe in. Like, no. It keeps going. It always been there. You've always been there through time, thick and thin, and they want to control your time by you giving up their time or you giving up your time to them. They're not gonna give up their time. If they do, it's a price. If if they do, and if who I'm talking about is the Illuminati, the Freemasons, the government, the bullshit people. You know what I mean? Like, even though I got Freemasonry in my family, but I was the ultimate scapegoat through their like occulted shit and what they would do, and like they can't get me no more because I chose a path where actually they're still there, but either path that I take, I'm able to escape them. Like, not necessarily be underneath their control. It's just like, I know you're there. I know you're. I know you're watching me type shit. And yes, they do follow you. They make sure you never get what you want, because even after your death, it gets a little, your afterlife gets a little crazy. So they try to program your afterlife and your awakening at the same time. There's a reason, but it's not until you start asking these questions yourself, like, why do you want to keep remembering your past life? Why do you think you've been reincarnated? It's okay to feel like, oh, yeah. But after that, keep going, keep creating, because the past is only just the past. The present is only just the present. But the future is only just the future. Like, think about the future. But then thinking about the future is also a program. So think outside those barrels. Just put it in a state, create a diagram of a state, past, present, future. And then draw something outside that can help you think of other things other than what the Matrix wants you to get, because we already been what we already been. We already done what we already done. We already who we already are, just based off our appearances, our clothes, our habits, our what we eat, what we put in our body, who we are around, people, things, and places give us what our frequency is about and what dimension we already came from, or on, or heading to, or going, whatever. But yeah, Jesus and them is just an all-time lie. Somebody keep asking me about Jesus. I don't know why. He's in all dimensions. Like, was he even a real person? He was you. You were a real person. You were a real spirit. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye.